What's up YouTube? I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Welsh Way here with Aberystwyth Town. Let me just read these messages, nothing important. Okay, so here we are in the Champions League third qualifying phase. We have BATE of Belarus. We've played them before, we've beaten them before quite heavily. In fact, if I go to my fixtures very quickly and actually have a look at our past meetings, we'll see that we've beaten them 5-1 away from home the first time we played them. And the second leg we lost 2-1, but that was enough to see us progress through, so let's hope for a repeat today. But anyway, we've got some transfers to go into, we've got some transfer to go through. So, first one out, Alan Fraser left the club for, well, the only one out, sorry, left the club for £8,000 and £250. So, not a massive amount of money, but I wanted him out of the club. He was our third choice left back, and I just decided Crawford was going to come in this season and be our second choice left back, so I didn't have a place for Alan Fraser. He's 23, so really out of his development phase, he's probably only got about a year left until he turns around 24, so he's probably got this season, he'll see his development stop completely or grind to a near halt. So I weren't really interested in having him. He was on quite a bit of week. I don't actually remember what the exact number was, but he was on a decent amount a week, so I was trying to sell him. No one would come in through my house. I started off like my pricing at 100k and kept lowering it until finally Falkirk came in with the highest bid that I'd received from any club, which was which was the fee we sold him for in the end, and decided, yeah, I'd rather see him gone. So really good turn for the club. I think he was one of the first players to actually be capped by the under-21s from the club as well, so has had quite a big impact on the club in terms of its history. But yeah, it's definitely the right time to see this guy move on. We've got better players now than him. And I'm looking for, I think Scott Drake is a better player than him already, so things are going to get better on that left back position. So, only guy out, and that is it. In terms of the ins, we've signed 2 players. So the first guy, Shaquille Hunter, we had him last episode, but sadly I haven't been able to register him till today, so I thought we'd go through him today. Left midfielder, another left midfielder. We did loan in a left mid, but this guy, I wanted to get the deal done. I wanted to bring a permanent left mid in, so that way we have someone here for at least the next 2 seasons. I'm not going to let the other left mid go back to his club unless he comes and complains to me he's not getting enough first team football. But I think we've got 2 very good left midfielders at the side now. Gareth Bale will be our third choice winger on both the left and the right side of the pitch, so if injuries occur, he is there as an option. Or if, you know, I'll probably end up playing him in the league if it comes to it, just because he's a very experienced left midfielder. But I'm very happy with Shaquille. I think it's Shaquille, isn't it? Shaquille? I think I call him something different anyway. Shaquille Hunter. Going to winger attack, which is what we play, which is very good. Very nice flair, which is an amazing thing to have. Very good set pieces as well. Pace is amazing. For some reason it says he's only half a star. I don't know why that is. There you go, that's more like it for 2.5 stars. But we're going to play him left mid, so it doesn't make a difference. I think this guy's going to be a very good signing for the team. And the last guy we signed, the latest guy we signed, I should say, is Ryan Shawcross. The Stoke legend. I imagine he's a Stoke legend. He's been at the club all his career. Let's double check that. No, he's actually not a legend. Is he an icon? He's not even an icon. I can't see him there. Wow, it's quite a shock for a player to be there for that long in his career and never pick up any sort of, you know, legendary status. But he's come in and look at them stats. They're amazing. His mentals are brilliant. I'm going to see if I can get him to tutor Cohen Drake, just to see if any of their mental stats will rub off onto him. But if we go to set limited defenders, which is what I prefer to play and defend, we see he's still got a lot of good stats. Okay, some of his physicals are going, his heading is going as well, but still he is a solid defender and really am looking forward to seeing him at the side. Had to offer him a lot more wage that he wanted. He wanted around 2k a week, but then he wanted an assistant manager role, and I don't have an assistant manager role. I don't think he's a particularly good assistant manager. So I decided, you know, if I can get him to a coaching deal and just offer him a bit more wage, I'll try and get him down to that. In the end, I had to throw a couple of more clauses in. I had to put a goal bonus in just so I could get a bonus in there. I upped his unused substitute fee a bit, and also I add waiver compensation fee for managerial role as well, just so, you know, if anyone will come in, which I hardly doubt it, is not a particularly good coach, as I said. You know, if anyone comes into him, he can go. I'm happy to see that. But I'm really happy with the player, really happy that we signed him as a player, not particularly a coach. But what are you going to do? If he wanted to join, I had to get him a coaching deal. He wasn't going to take just a player alone. So I really do feel we strengthened the side this summer. if we go into the match preview now, so 12,743 people are going to be here, near capacity stadium. They're expected to play a 5-3-2. Meanwhile, for us, we're going to be playing a 4-4-2, but it's a slightly different one. So normally we play this 4-4-2 Aberystwyth with just the 2 instructions on, but now we're going to play a 4-4-2 I just smashed numbers in. I mean, smashed letters in when I named it. And this is going to be the team, so slightly different instructions. So we have retain possession, shorter passing, play out of defence, play wider, get stuck in, hassle the opponent, and lower the tempo. So those are the instructions we have on. For players, we have a few different ones as well. We have play it shorter, distribute to defence for the goalkeeper. Elsewhere, we have pass it shorter for the 2 defenders. We have stay wider for the 2 wingers. And I believe that is it for the instructions, that is. So a slightly different tactic. It's never been tested before. It's never been played before. So, going to be interesting to see how things go in this first leg. 2 debutants today, which are the 2 new signings. They'll be coming into the team. Apart from that, it's a completely unchanged team, but we'll go through it anyway. So Cornell in goal, Fernandez right back, Common Drake centre back alongside Ryan Shawcross, and left back Scott Drake. On the right we had Armstrong, in the centre we have Smitham and Lewis, and on the left we have Hunter, and up front we have Will Evans and Nathan Green. On the bench it looks as follows. We have Short, Nicholson, Allen, Bird, Gunter, James, and Parfit coming in for the injured Billy Alessandro. And also a little bit of I want to mention quickly, Ryan Shawcross, we had a boost in shirt sales when he joined the team as well, so that's a nice add a little bonus. So let's go. When I hand out these numbers, you can have number 3 and you can have number 8. And let's go. So they're actually come out with a 4-4-2. I really hope this formation works. I really do. I really hope that the team has learned it. I put it on about halfway through last season. So I didn't actually play it last season because I feel it's more suited for a game where we're not expected to retain possession as much. So I've got instructions on that pretty much says while we have the ball, just do everything in your power to keep it. So let's see how it goes today. I mean, realistically, we're probably evenly matched in terms of player quality today, but still, away from home, it's good to have these extra shouts on anyway. So let's see what happens in the initial stage, whether we have the ball equally as much. We've not done too badly. We've had the only shots of the game. We're actually dominating the possession now, which is really nice to see. Actually, we're smashing the possession. Smitham with the shot and with the goal in the free kick. 32 minutes have been played, and the first highlight, it's a set piece, and what a set piece. Beautiful by Smitham. Ah, really, that wall should have been lined up a little bit better. It didn't seem in the best position in the end. The keeper has to come over to the side that he's tried to get the wall to cover, and that makes things a lot more difficult. And I think we're going to come in at half time 1-0, and there we are. 1-0 up. This is fantastic. I'm pleased while you're playing. There's still room for improvement though. Only 1 shot on target, definitely area to improve. And straight away they bring us down and we get another set piece. I doubt the manager wants to do that from the other team, considering what we just did to him. Alright, so they're going to punt the ball upfield. And what's going on? Nikolov, I think that's Nikoslav. I couldn't even see the name, but somehow he got through and Cornell had to do a fantastic save. Oh, thank God for that. We've survived that real scare there. And people are playing well. Fernandez, highlight there. Armstrong, they're both the right side players. Day-Lewis has played very well along with Smitham. Day-Lewis made mistakes last year in Europe, so it's good to see he's playing well today. He's on a yellow though. May have to look to take him off to prevent a red. Shawcross over to Scott Drake. Hunter. Nathan Green's got a little bit of space. Can he shoot? He does. He scores 2-0. 2 vital away goals as well. With dominant performance today. 60% of the ball against a team that are probably equally matched for us. An equal match for us, I should say. So, playing very well. Alright, I'm going to make a change. We're going to take Day-Lewis off. We're going to bring Viv Gunn to run. And we are going to take Will Evans off and bring on Win James. And just have some changes there. Shawcross is not playing particularly well in comparison to the rest of the team as well. 75th minute, I may look to take him off if his performance doesn't improve. Clearly he's not match fit yet. Here's Hunter through to Green. Out wide to Armstrong. Armstrong's been brought down. It's still going from Fernandez though. Fernandez to Green, and it's blocked for a corner. Here's Smitham. Whip this one in. Oh, unlucky. Who was that? I think it was Shawcross actually. I can't click on him. Couldn't click on him in time. Actually, we can see here his pink boots. Who are you? Shawcross. It was Shawcross. Okay. So I guess an opportunity gone by. Alright, actually, we're going to make a different change. Fernandez is not looking too great on the physical side. Alex Nicholson. Nicholson, yeah, Nicholson is going to come on. Just because he's looking a little bit tired, a little bit worse for wear. Might as well make that fitness change. And I think it's going to end 2-0 here. Unless there is a chance very late on for a team, but I don't think there is. In fact, we've overplayed now. And surely this will be us with a 2-0 lead going into the second leg. Is he going to send this guy off? No, come on ref, just blow the whistle now. It was a little bit harsh to book the player so late on in the game. And there we go, 2-0. We've won the first leg 2-0. This is a massive result. And it could be the difference coming into the game. So, very special lads. No one gave us a chance. Very nice win indeed. So, I will meet you guys back for the second leg. Well, hopefully we can continue this good performance and find ourselves in the playoffs. The playoffs? Yeah, the playoffs. See you in a second, guys. Alright, guys, so we are back here at the Scarlets for the second leg. We're in a real good situation to progress through. We just need to finish up now, compete well in this second leg, play decent, and we should find ourselves going through to the next round of the Champions League. 5,133 people are going to be here today, so let's hope we can go out there and give them a good performance. How many of them are us? Ours? They're probably only about 1,000. Let's still hope that we can put a smile on their face and go through to the next round of the Champions League. The playoffs is the big round. You know, it would mean that we've gonna get group stage football next year, no matter whether that's Europa League or Champions League. Group stage football is where we need to be getting every season. So it's the exact same starting 11. I didn't actually mention that, but it is the exact same starting 11. And let's tell them to pick up where they left off. So here we go. Big time, big game. We had a very good performance in the first leg. Looks like we're starting off relatively well. We've got the possession. We're playing the possession game, which is what this tactic is aiming to do. Here is Green. Passed the ball. I think he was offside. Evans, he is. So there's not actually a real opportunity there. We haven't had a shot yet. That's quite surprising. I guess we're just building up play very slowly in our own half, at the halfway line. You know, not penetrating, just keeping the ball. Which again, this is what the tactic is meant to do. It's not meant to. It's just meant to make sure we take our time with the ball. With Hunter doing very well there, forcing a very, very good save. Actually beating a few players, and Coleman Drake unlucky, can't get there. Green. Oh, trying to find Shawcross. Can't. But very decent opportunity there from Hunter trying to get his first goal for the club. Bird did manage to score in the previous round. I think, did he score twice? I think he scored twice in the previous round. I'm not sure, I don't remember. I think it's pretty bland second leg, but that's fine. We only have to draw to go through as Cornell with a very good first save. Sadly, the follow-up isn't as good, and suddenly the game is very much in the balance. BATE have played decent, considering the lack of possession they've had with the ball, and have got themselves back in the game. So we're going to have to tell the lads it's a disappointing start to the first half, and they've reacted well to it. The assistant manager has done a good team talk. But wow, we've actually not done too great to concede the goal. No, another goal, and suddenly we're sitting very dangerously on the edge. And to have 2 goals were meant to keep us in a very secure position, but now we've almost lost that. And they go through, and oh my god, they've scored again. Nokikov with the goal to make it 2-0 to BATE. What is going on? Right, we're going to have to make some subs, because this is not working. Smith and you're off, with Gunter you're on. Hunter you're off, Bird you're on. I think defensively it's where the mistakes are happening, but I don't want to waste the defensive change. I mean, there's no point clogging up the problem right now if it's already caused us to throw away 2 goals. I mean, it could prevent further damage, but that's not good. Right, our players are looking nervous, our players aren't looking too good. We've actually got a highlight here. We're going to let this highlight go through before we make another change. As Scott Drake has scored, get in there, that's why I waited. We've got 3-2, but still very dangerous position because another goal for BATE, and that means they're through on the away goal. Here's Lewis with a lovely corner in. Scott Drake running to the near post, the left back, getting the goal. Only one guy back in defence. Actually, you can see their whole team for BATE is back in their own box defending that corner. They're clearly went very tight there. Might have been holding out for the rest of the game. I guess we'll never know, because we've scored now and they've got to come out and attack us. Could find gaps in their team. As Bird beats his marker, the marker just fell over and Nathan Green gets a second. Puts us in a very comfortable position now, and that should be game over. We're going to take Ryan Shawcross off and bring on Allen, because Shawcross is having a pretty bad game so far, and he probably had a fault or was part of the problem for the first 2 goals. But like I said, there was no point, in my opinion, there's no point making a defensive change if you're already making mistakes in defence. You might as well try and go out there, get the goal, then focus on clogging it up afterwards, because that's what we've done. We've gone out there, we've got 2 goals, we've got the 2 goals we needed, then we focused on the problem at hand, which was making the defensive mistakes. So I do realise they've scored. I've not just ignored that, but I would say we're safe. I would really say we're safe. Actually, let's just double check that. Go containing for the last minute. And there we go. We've gone through pretty crazy second leg. Bland first half. Second half definitely livened it up. And in the end, you could look at it on one side and say we were pretty fortunate to go through. We had a lot of the ball, but we did nothing with it. But that's fine. Like I say, that's what the tactic is meant to do. But we didn't take any opportunities. In the end, Shawcross had a pretty bad game in comparison to the rest of the team. Although, really, it was pretty mediocre performance from the whole squad. That doesn't matter. That means we are through to the next round. We are through to the Champions League playoffs. And what I'll do is I'll go up to that Friday. I'll do the draw in front of your eyes. And we'll know who we've got. So, we are through. Sydney assistant. Whatever. I'm going to go to that playoff game because, oh my God, look at the first game of the season. It's TNS. Our second squad's going to have to play very well there to pick up all 3 points. Because our undefeated season could be over before it's even begun. Alright. Evan Short. Not going to use his weaker foot. Back up. No, thank you. Valhena. And we should be there now. Come on. There we go. Alright. Offers made for Hunter. I just thought to say it's not our one, is it? He's just joined. So we are in the unseeded section with the lowest team in terms of coefficient points. We could be getting Spartak Prague, Lech, Steaua Bucharest, Valor, or Olympiacos. Now we've been Olympiacos. We've faced Lech before. Have we played Steaua Bucharest? I don't think we have. I don't fear any of these teams. Do not fear anyone. I mean, they all present their own challenge, but I don't fear any of them. And it's actually strange to see Basel in the unseeded section. But let's go. So first draw is not us, so it doesn't matter. They got Olympiacos. That's a good team. That's one of the hardest teams out of the stage. Okay, we've beaten them before, but that could have been that's probably just a fluke. Lech of Poland. Lech Poznan. We'll get Linfield. Ooh. Aberystwyth Town. So we've got the first leg at home. Who would we want? I'd say we want Valor or this Icelandic. Who do we want? Out of who's left? So where have these guys ever got to before? Second qualifying phase. Alright, so we want this team. We want Valor. For some reason, they've got a very high amount of points. But their furthest ever progression has been this stage. So how they've got all them coefficient points, I don't know. Maybe I think it's because they beat Elfsborg. That may be a reason why, and it may be because they beat in Copa. But I think the Elfsborg game got them that big boost. And who are these guys? Have they ever made it really far? Probably beating this team as well caused them to have such a high point rating so far. So I'd say we want the Icelandic team, Valur. I think I called them Valor a second ago. Valur. Steaua Bucharest. I don't think we particularly want this team. Very good league, Romanian. And Spartak Prague. Maybe. Maybe we want these guys. Got decent values, but maybe we don't. I say we want the Icelandic team. We got Spartak Prague. That's a shame. I would have loved to have got Valur, whatever. It doesn't make a difference now. So you have Spartak Prague of the Czech Republic team. Have we ever faced them before? I don't think we have. No, we've never faced them. That'll be played in between the TNS and Afrin Lido match, and the Afrin Lido and Carafun, whatever, match. Let's have a look at their team. Let's actually look at every one of their actual players. So their goalkeeper is decent. He's alright. Nothing incredible. Right back, can't see his stats, but he looks half decent. For the players we have scouted, a very experienced right back, very good stats. Who does he actually play for? Plays for Togo, sorry. Not Tongo. Very experienced player. Definitely going to be one we have to watch out for. Left attacking mid is alright. Nothing incredible though. Nothing I don't think we can handle. This guy looks like a threat, looks like he could be a danger, especially with long shots like that and first touch. Who they got up front? Just. Overall, their players look pretty decent, but they have a limited amount of actual real-life players. So we could gain an advantage there if the game doesn't give them any of the fake grayed-out players and actually makes them play every single one of every one of their players in their actual squad. But I guess we'll have to see. So I'll meet you back, guys, in is it a week's time? I'm actually planning on Tuesday. So it's less than a week. It's like 6 days' time. No, it's a week. 10, 11, 12, about 13 days' time. So we'll be back in about 2 weeks' time for the Champions League playoff. Either way, we've got group stage football this season. So that group stage... what did I just say? I feel like I said it wrong. Group stage football this season. And that's a massive positive. So we've got a few live comms coming up this year. So I'll meet you back then, guys. So until then, peace out.